Astro Tarot Forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I am shuffling the Game of Thrones Tarot that I used last month. If you're new to the channel, I'll be providing the astrology first for the month, and then going over some divination for you at the end of the forecast. Thank you for subscribing here on YouTube and for your support on social media. And if you're interested in private readings, you can find me at audreyalison.com. Libra, we start our month in eclipse season. It's also a Mercury retrograde in June. So on the 5th of June, we have our full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees of Sagittarius. And that is the third house of communications for you, and neighborhoods, local areas, and local travel, sibling sectors, the transportation sector. There's a closure afforded to you here for some of you who have been harboring ill will or resentment or issues with siblings. Something is expressed and can be let out and revealed at this time, so it's more able to be worked through. You could also completely change your method of commuting. And I know most of us have been home, but there is a restructuring afforded to us, especially in how you are getting around. And if need be, you might continue to work from your more comfortable environment. The full moon is the culminating energy in this sector, affording you a decision, closure, and release. I see a little bird jumping on the table behind me. Wherever the full moon shines, that's where your awareness is. And since there is an eclipse aligning the portal between the sun and the moon, we are out of our subconscious minds around the time of an eclipse, so it is not the best day for driving. And in general, I know we're all anxious to get out, and we're going a little stir crazy, being limited so much, but it's really important to be aware of your surroundings. And since this eclipse affects your local area, it's important that you tread lightly. Don't go running, don't go running into the ocean without your mask just yet. On the 18th through July 12th, Mercury retrogrades, and this communication planet slows down at 14 degrees of Cancer, back through 5 degrees of Cancer, in the 10th house of career, title, status, and authority. So your review is in how you are living and working. Your career is refined, retuned, adjusted. Some Librans feel that this could be a permanent switch, working from home, and or early retirement could be an option for those who are falling in that closer age bracket. The 10th house is what you've done in your lifetime to excel and exceed, career paths, gaining title and promotion and status throughout life. Your review is assessing how much more of this you need, where you'd like to take this. If you've completed your cycle of career, you're restructuring it somewhat going forward after July 12th. The comfort of being in your home works for you, and being around family. And on the 20th of June, our sun enters Cancer, where Mercury retrogrades. So this is the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. The sun in the career sector, as well as on June 21st, we receive our new moon solar eclipse at 0 degrees of Cancer in the 10th house. So some Librans are changing career and aligning themselves in a new position altogether, to end or to review in your career and then start an eclipse in this area. There is a fresh change or a redirection afforded to you. Eclipses bring in downloads, and you're meant to listen at this time. And you could start your own business from home, or take what you've already done and created over years and shift it to you being only needed from home base, and other people are reporting to you externally. Realignment is afforded to Libra, and the control of destiny here. Everyone does, for the most part, control their destiny to a certain extent, but faith is so important, and positivity and vision. So keep it positive. And there's something that could manifest within 6 months' time after the eclipse. They trigger a 6-month point. So in the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere, December 21, this could be full-blown, this could be a full-blown position that you've created and manifested and have complete autonomy over. The 10th house is what you control. And you have your name stamped on something now in a very solid way from June 21st forward, especially this year, the second half. June 27th, Mars transits into Aries for the rest of 2020 through January 6th of 2021. So when Mars is in Aries for you, that's the polar opposite sign. That is the soulmate sector and the marriage sector. So partnership is important to Libra. Generating equality within your relationship. Security and a fast pace to developing the actual relationship. So single Librans can link up in the second half of 2020. For those of you already married and very much committed, this established roots and a solid expressed commitment. And maybe you're picking up the pace in your relationship. If you're dating, you're committed and then engaged. If you're engaged, you're marrying, or you're moving in together. You're partnering and divvying everything. Mars is stamina, so you have determination for your relationships to succeed at this time. And on the 30th, Jupiter is conjunct Pluto at 24 degrees in Capricorn. They go exact in the home environment. There is some expansion to your home. You may need to increase the rooms or who's living there, or the mother figure might come into the home for a while. The 4th house is the maternal figure, and Jupiter is expansion, Pluto is change. This affords more space in the home for the mother to stay, and or just space in the home itself to provide for partnership and expanding the family. Let's see what's here in the tarot for you. Some of you just might be making bigger changes to the home, adding on rooms, building she sheds, places to hang out outside of the home but on your property, because this quarantine has gotten people very creative. I see girls online making things they never thought they could make. I guess everyone's an entrepreneur now. Okay, let's see what's here in the cards for Libra. Queen of Coins. Mastering the health and wealth, your environment and occupation. The Queen of Coins is secure. It's an earth sign female. Could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn female coming in the month of June to provide or protect in terms of health. It also is a good sign that you yourself have been provided for and have provided for others. The Ace of Cups. This is that partnership, love, marriage, the expression of love, one true love, emotion. And if you had a yes or no in your mind, the Ace upright is a yes. Could also indicate pregnancy if certain other cards come out, like the Empress. Let's see what we have. 9 of Spears. That is about defensiveness and protecting property. Maybe property fencing, boundary, hedges, keeping what's yours, yours. No need to be defensive in loving relationships. Maybe there's a lot of questions, people are getting bored, and the 9 of Swords says you can take your guard down a little bit in personal relationships, but in your property arrangements, it suggests protecting your surroundings. And the Lovers. The Ace of Cups and the Lovers, there is fertility around Libra for those of you in the right age range here. Lovers is connection. It is physical and passion and commitment. You have one more card, and the Chariot. That's that third house of communication and transportation. The Chariot is how you get around. And I feel like there's a new whip or a new means of movement, commuting, a new vehicle in the life. Chariot is a victory card. You are stable where you are. Libra, these are beautiful cards for safety, protection, boundary, and security. So do your part and protect your personal space within your body and within your living arrangement. I hope this was helpful for you, Libra. I'm wishing you a beautiful month. We can get through everything together. Just stay safe. And if you need me for private counsel, I'm at audreyalison.com. Check out the homepage if you're interested in the Summer Goddess Planner that is available now at Mother House of the Goddess. And also the Summer Solstice Season in Stone bracelets are available if you go to audreyalison.com. Thank you, Libra. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.